co-host, Julio, fifth dimensional host Vidal. On my fifth dimension, I am actually Thor. We got here Adrian, masterful Julius, who
Hello.
on dimension 5 he's actually Superman. Then we got Ricky in the back here, the noob.
He's not a noob.
Well, kind of new kid on the block, sort of. Like, shit, he's
He's
almost my level, isn't he? Damn it! Ricky's almost my level.
Watch out behind you guys.
I guess I am new, but
And today we're gonna be playing a game of Adrian. Please don't freaking start welding the doors.
Don't hate on me welding, bro. Anyway,
This guy has been stealing my life away.
let's seriously seriously talk. Let's have a legit Canonfire show. This
but
one.
first, should we talk about this game real quick? Because we've been playing it a lot lately.
Yeah.
Well,
more you guys than me.
well, Ricky, when he's not playing Injustice 2,
Well, yes.
he plays this with us, so he doesn't feel so lonely. Because when it's Injustice 2, it's just one-on-one and practice. But this one, you could just pick up and play and get a group together. Personally,
Yeah,
I really enjoy it.
Me too. It's underrated. I mean, I don't want to spend like a whole segment about it, but it's just it's a good, fun game, and it's only on PSN for another week. Everyone should be downloading it.
Another day. Yeah, it's for free. Today's the last day. It's free. Tomorrow is the new lineup.
So
Yeah.
by the time you hear this, it might be gone.
Yeah, guys, get your shit together and get on this game, okay?
Tomorrow we're
Okay.
getting Until Dawn, which is a good creepy horror game, and
Ooh,
I fully
that's exciting.
support horror games in the middle of summer.
Agreed.
Trying to
So-
make summer more horrifying.
Julio, speaking of horrifying and things like that, Jackie Chan scared the shit out of me with his new trailer.
Yo, I was like, is that Jackie Chan for real though? Like it's like it feels like it's some freaking alternate universe. I'm so used to him being this happy-go-lucky typecasted character that seeing him run around and literally murdering people.
Where
Yeah,
he's
with
just
no
running
screens.
around. No, where he's just running around going, "Please leave me alone." No, leave me alone. Like that's literally almost every Jackie Chan movie, and we all love Jackie Chan. I
Right.
personally prefer him over Jet Li, in my opinion, in terms of.
Well, Jet Li's freaking drier than sandpaper, even though I love his martial arts, but it's the damn truth. Jet Li's really dry, man.
He is.
He
Jackie
is.
Chan's always been like the
He's not as good as an
happy-go-lucky.
actor.
He's a
be
better
honest.
martial artist, but he's not as good as an actor, yeah.
It's
Well,
I
fucking-
mean, honestly, okay, I mean, not to martial arts, but I prefer Jackie Chan to really well-made movie. I mean, I love, Enter the Dragon, and I love what is it, the one where he fights Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Like, they're great.
He's just entertaining in general. It's like he does like the way he does stunts, the way he captivates his audience, like with being funny, like and just seeing him as a serious character is just so strange to me.
Yeah,
I know
the
he hasn't
film.
stopped making movies in the American. I know he stopped making movies in the American market. Like I've seen him in a lot of wuxia Chinese movies recently. Like,
Okay, cool.
Then
And
Infinity all that stuff.
this one's an English film, isn't it? Because you're having an auteur like Pierce
It's
Brosnan
in
in
English, but I think it's Chinese funded. Like I think I saw one of the Chinese companies, but I forgot what the name of the company was. But I saw
I mean, this is-
their logo there.
This is Taken, but
it. No,
with
I don't
Jackie
think
Chan.
I don't think it's Taken. I feel it's more Death Wish, that Charles Bronson
Okay.
old movie. Comparatively,
A Time to Kill.
yeah, because
A Time to Kill
Taken
with martial arts.
at least gives you it's going to be a happy ending because the action hero is going to reunite with his daughter. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like this guy, his daughter dies right in the freaking beginning, and that's why all this.
is this
bullshit
like John
starts in the
Wicky
first
then,
place.
maybe?
yeah, you could go that route where the dog is
I feel
going to
like
die.
John Wick is gonna end up becoming like a new genre, like a subgenre of action or something.
I haven't
Guy-
seen any of them, so don't hate me,
Like
guys.
good nice guy
Wow,
becomes
I
fucking
feel like
insane.
going over to your house right now and watching John Wick 1
and
and 2 with
bashing
you.
you in the head with John Wick movies. Like, just fucking throwing them at you.
Could John Wick beat Neo?
No, Neo wins.
They're the same
Okay.
person. They're the same person.
Does anyone want a shotgun?
Keanu pops in. He's like, I can't believe I'm fighting myself.
I probably already have it.
Yeah,
I just
Hulu
picked
just
it up.
took it.
So,
All right, good.
Screw Adrian. Screw Adrian campaign.
Anyway, so we're all hyped for The Foreigner, but there's a movie that Julio's really hyped for. I don't know much about it because I never read the books. I never read anything about it. But Julio, please tell me why I should give a shit about Dark Tower.
Okay, it's a sci-fi western movie with like supernatural elements from what I saw in the trailer. I've always wanted to read the comic, but I actually never got the chance to, even though we went to like Taste like 5,000 times and it was on sale.
Wait, you mean the books? Or the
Well, they have
comics?
comics. Yeah, they have like the graphic novels.
Okay. I did not know that. Because it's
Yeah, they
written
have them,
by
like-
Stephen King.
Yeah, there's like they have the.
Which
Mhm.
Preacher has a show, and it came back, and everyone's loving season 2. By the way,
Nice.
I just
Another
want to
show that
plug
I've
that
not
in because you
fucking
brought
seen.
up Preacher. So
It's like one of those shows that I feel like I should have been seeing and I haven't seen it. It's just like American Gods. I haven't watched it at all.
oh my God,
And Adrian's
American
gonna,
Gods is so
Adrian's gonna
good.
hate on me for this.
Yeah,
Like, I haven't seen American Gods at all, man.
I've only seen those first 2 episodes.
Dude,
So I need
What-
to watch more. And I love Ian McShane. I think he's
Ian
a
McShane
thespian.
in the last 3 episodes is a fucking bamf. Holy shit!
Is
Like,
he supposed to be
Dude.
Odin?
dude, he confirmed.
Odin?
All right, this is spoiler. This is spoiler season finale
Wait,
right
let's not talk
now.
about it. I mean, do you really want to give? All right, if you want to talk about it, go ahead.
I mean,
No,
do
I
you
don't
want to
give a shit
know?
about
Will it
spoilers.
help?
I don't
Will
give a
it?
shit
No,
about
I mean,
spoilers.
since it's an Ian McShane show, I don't want to know. You know how I feel about Ian.
Okay, I'm not gonna spoil.
Are you Ian?
No,
Yeah,
I'm Pablo.
Pablo.
He's my favorite actor probably ever.
All right, well, I'm not gonna spoil then. I'm not gonna spoil,
So
but
back
let's
to the Dark Tower.
yes, let's focus
This
on
goes
Dark
back to
Tower.
that conversation that we had during the last show that we did with
Sorry,
like
sorry.
Sippin. We had that last show with Sippin. Ricky was there. Mary was there. That we were talking about how there's gonna be subgenres in the hero genre,
Yeah,
hmm
and how this is like kind of it's a comic book movie, but it's also like a western movie. So it has like all
Right.
these different elements from all these different genres, and it feels pretty awesome to see something different within the comic book genre that's been so oversaturated by the Disney formula.
Yeah, and Stringer Bell's gonna be in it. So hell yeah.
What do you think, Adrian? My quiet bearded friend.
I gotta say, I'm sorry, I'm sharing it to Fan Freak so we could get some listeners already. I gotta say, what's interesting about Dark Tower is Matthew McConaughey playing a villain. How often do we get
what's
that?
up with that? And he's doing it well. Like, I was so confused. I'm so used to him being like typecasted as this like really chill, laid back guy.
I don't really like Matthew McConaughey. Can't really say I've seen too much of him that I like.
Come on, bro, Dazed and Confused?
I honestly hate that movie.
What?
Yeah.
No, it's a classic. I refuse. I can't deal with
That's
this right
fine.
now.
You just
That's
refuse-
fine. I mean, I'm
You can't
sorry.
refuse his opinion.
He can.
This is
This is
America.
weird.
This is freaking America.
I also hate Breakfast Club.
Wow, no, we're not friends.
Very popular. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. I think it's
Dude.
a terrible
Friends.
movie.
Wow. I haven't even seen freaking Breakfast Club, so like.
Don't waste your time.
No,
Rooney,
what?
bro.
What? This is bullshit. I will not have this
Yeah.
blasphemy on my show.
I
Oh
have
my
never
God,
seen-
Julio, heal yourself. No, Ricky, heal yourself.
I am.
I'm
I'm trying.
fine.
I'm gonna try. I can't yet. All right, but what were we talking about?
I'm now.
Breakfast Club, something else.
I'm really flabbergasted right now. Hold on. Yeah, we were talking about Dark Tower. Excuse me. Oh my God.
Adrian
Anyway,
can't breathe
Yes.
right now. He
Yeah,
can't. He's hyperventilating.
I literally
He's hurt his
can't.
feelings.
because before this, Ricky and I were like seeing eye to eye on almost everything. Everything we agree with.
Hey, 80s movies can be very polarizing.
How? They genuinely feel good.
And you know how I like my dark movies.
All right,
Fine.
calm down, Batman.
I mean, he does like his dark movies. Like he has like a boner for it. Anywho,
Like, I would rather watch Taxi Driver than some 80s feel-good movie.
you can't.
Speaking
No,
of
you
drivers,
can't. You can't do that. You can't just
I just did.
compare.
Taxi Driver to any 80s movie, pretty much. I would rather watch it.
No, but Taxi Driver is in a league of its own. Much like the
Yes, it is.
early '90s movie, A League of Their Own.
Okay, Mean Streets then.
All right. Anyway, let's focus on Dark Tower. It's a movie it's not getting a lot of buzz, to be honest. Like, not a lot of people are talking about it, mostly because we have another Spider-Man movie. People are still losing their mind over Wonder Woman. You have
people are losing their minds over the fact that there's an other Spider-Man movie. I need you to understand that there's too many Spider-Man movies. Like,
yeah,
please,
there.
please, stop this now.
Are we just like just
Oh, I
putting
actually kind of
together?
stopped in the game.
I'm all spidered out, bro.
I mean,
Maybe.
since in this game we're killing literally Spider-Men.
Or spider, demon, monkey, whatever the heck these things are.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna question how those things were made.
But all right, so Dark Tower, yeah, it's not getting hyped like you said, and I agree with that. But I need to learn how to reload a gun like Idris Elba.
Yeah, dude, that guy's a real gunslinger. You might be gunslinger in class, but he's a real gunslinger.
I know, bro. I know. And and you know how much I love my westerns, Adrian.
Well, yeah. I mean, the only reason you chose the gunslinger class is because you want to be the man with no
Blondie.
name.
Yeah. Or I'll be Tuco. I don't mind. But yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty good movie, and I wonder how many they're going to do since there's 7.
I think this is during the books.
So we probably should figure that out.
I personally don't know, and I like kind of not knowing, seeing as how.
Yeah, I don't want to know too much. I don't want to go read the book first and then enjoy the book too much and then get disappointed in the movie or something like that. I don't want to deal with that. I did that for Harry Potter. I did that for a lot of things.
Personally, every time we talk about comic book movies and we see a trailer, the trailer, more often than not, tends to disappoint. I feel it shows so much that I feel deflated with the movie. I mean, Ricky, you and I, we had a consensus on the latest Spider-Man trailer, the one where it showed you the entire first and second act of the film.
Yeah, man. I mean, I wish I didn't have to watch Peter Parker pulling that boat together while it has everybody's reviews between him and between the boat. Like, why am I watching this in the trailer? Like, it's Spider-Man. We don't need to see the second act of the film. Or we even see some of the third act because you see him, I think we see some of the third act with the plane and stuff. But
yeah, I feel like that's kind of like the climax of the fight, that they start actually doing the real fight at that point with the whole plane thing. So
yeah, but we with both of these trailers and the third one that is already out, I feel we have already seen the movie, and this kind of goes again with how trailers are being done nowadays. And I kind of like Dark Tower's mysterious type of trailer. It's telling me who the main character is. It's telling me who the main antagonist is. Aside from that, I don't know what's going on. I don't know the plot. I don't know why this is happening. I don't know what the ramifications are, except that the world might end. That's it. We'll win. Give me that hope.
and I know I might be called a fanboy or whatever, but I think Justice League has done a very good job with this so far with their trailers. That I really just don't know what's going on in any of the action scenes. They just look really cool.
That, my friend, I agree. I agree completely. I absolutely do. And
like, what's going on with those action scenes? I have no idea. It just looks beautiful.
Still, to be fair, we still haven't seen the villain Steppenwolf.
Right.
And we only know it because of the film synopsis, but we haven't seen really.
I died. I'm sorry, guys.
They showed him a little bit.
Which trailer?
That wasn't in a trailer, dude. I think it was in BVS, like at the end.
Yes, but we haven't seen him in film, and you could make an argument that I'm about to die. That was like a manifestation of Lex. You don't know. It could be a different. Oh, Julio died. This is fun.
Yeah.
So guys, normally Adrian is the best
we haven't gotten much. Yeah, definitely. So we haven't gotten much out of BVS, and I really like that. Instead of, we've gotten, how Barry meets Batman and how Barry talks to Aquaman, but that's not a big deal. We're not getting, hey, Barry's on a boat, a boat splitting in half, let me save that shit. Like, no, I don't want to see that. I want to wait for to be seated in the theater for that. I don't know. Does that make me selfish?
Speaking a little bit of Justice League, no, it doesn't make you selfish. Oh wait, I was the only one alive.
I heard it doesn't make you shellfish right now. I'm sorry.
I'm shellfish.
Fuck.
To just kind of piggyback off shit.
How dare you piggyback off shit?
Just to be clear about certain things. I want to see Dark Tower. I just don't know. I just don't know if I'm going to see it day one. Julio, will you see it day one and let me know?
I think I will. Just to say that I went to watch a superhero movie that isn't involved in any continuity except the continuity of its own. That's how I felt with watching Kingsman. Like, I know that Kingsman is also a sub-comic book genre, considering it's like a spy comic. And that movie was super fucking satisfying. I mean, we didn't see that day one, did we? Because I went with you.
No, we saw it in the first week, but not day one.
And that movie
Ricky,
was so
your
satisfying.
Spitfires are here. Do you want them?
Oh, yeah, where are they at?
There, dropped it.
Awesome. Thank you, bro.
So I wanted to ask you guys a quick question. Do you think this is going to be like Stephen King's year? Like, he's making a comeback? Like, he has 2 movies coming out. He also has freaking It, which looks fucking terrifying.
Oh
wow, yeah, that's right. It looks good.
I don't know if it's because of my freaking fear of fucking clowns, but
he gave a whole generation
fucking
fear
terrifying.
of clowns.
And freaking Skarsgård is doing such a good job as It the Clown, bro. Like, I was like expecting to just hate the movie, and every time I see a trailer, I get like a little scared, and I'm like, this is good. This is what I want. I want to be scared.
Of course.
Yeah, we haven't had real good horror, honestly. Like, the last person to give us good horror is now the director for Aquaman, James Wan. He's excellent at horror.
Yeah, when he fucking made Conjuring.
Exactly.
I mean, we've seen some good horror though, like but it hasn't been like big budget shit. Like, we've seen good horror shorts. If any of the fans like horror, they should watch Don't Move on YouTube. It's like 8 minutes long. It's freaking scary as hell, and it's awesome.
Damn.
I feel we should have a horror movie thread on Fan Freaks.
We should.
Speaking of obligatory plug, we're having WAG Awards July 22nd.
I'm gonna die.
Yep.
Wow.
And there's nothing I can do. I might die.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Julio, I think you should run away.
Adrian.
Just attack from afar, man.
Whose bright idea was this?
I died.
This is our
There's
bright
only
Julio's
idea.
two
gonna die.
left.
Anyway,
There's only
this gives us a time to. This gives me
To
time
talk about the
to. Wow, Julio did it! Julio, since you just
Yes.
did a badass move there to win, talk about Baby Driver. You saw it, right?
Okay, I literally went into that movie not knowing what the fuck it was about. Best experience of life. I think I'm just gonna do it from now on. But it's so difficult because most of the movies I go watch is comic book movies. So it's like really random for me. It was a really awesome heist movie. Had John Hamm in it. I think it had Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers in it too, which was weird. It had Jamie Foxx being an asshole throughout the entire. Every time that I saw Jamie Foxx, I was like, I fucking hate this guy. He plays the asshole really well. I don't know the main character's name.
Does anyone have any money?
No, I can't give you any of that.
400 here.
That's for illegal drug purchases only.
Hopefully I make it.
But yeah, Adrian, you definitely love it. It's a freaking heist movie. I know how much you love just crime film in general.
I personally want to see it simply because Edgar Wright did it. Edgar Wright is a phenomenal director. And the biggest crime the MCU ever did is not letting us watch the MCU Edgar Wright version of Ant-Man. I would have loved to have watched that.
Yeah, I don't love Ant-Man.
But if Edgar
I feel
Wright
like
had done it, it
Ant-Man-
would have been better.
I feel like
Yeah,
Ant-Man's plot got copied over into Spider-Man. I just want everyone to know this.
Well, how do you mean?
Smart kid, gets sued from super genius guy, finds a way to save the world with help from goofy comedic friends. Or like this goofy comedic friend is involved in him saving the world somehow.
Did he run away?
Shit. Julio has a point. I'm kind of a little surprised here, Julio. That was in depth.
How you feeling? How you feeling, kid?
I'm feeling a little shocked here, buddy. Heal up, folks.
He's back, alright.
Not yet. There he
Hey,
is.
asshole! Oh, sorry, that fucking ripperoni. Rest in paprikas, kids.
So, Julio, should Ricky
anyway,
watch Baby Driver? Should everyone watch Baby Driver?
They should. If they want kind of like a refreshing movie that has nothing to do with freaking superheroes, because that's all we've been watching, and you want a good movie that doesn't involve all that, it has nothing to do with superheroes whatsoever, just go watch Baby Driver.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I actually, the trailers were pretty intriguing. I do want to see it. I'm not gonna lie. So that's good. I probably will go see it.
And shows a kid with some sick driving skills.
I imagine so.
But like with
drifting, all
like
this crazy shit.
fast cars or what?
No,
What type
any freaking car. Like that kid just, it's like it doesn't
Enjoy
matter.
wheels.
I'm just gonna be raw as hell with this shit because I know how to drive.
What is he? The fucking speed racer?
I wouldn't be
Go,
surprised if that kid
Speed
gets cast
Racer.
as freaking Speed Racer.
Dead. But I got a lot of health off of him. I think we might get him right here, guys.
Is Adrian gonna beat this guy by himself? Are we gonna see Adrian pull off this crazy thing right now?
Did you just die, Julio?
Yeah, no, I died before you.
Oh.
Yeah, I got Shrek'd by Kevin in the one.
Shit.
Those are the magnums, Adrian, if you need them.
Yeah, I need those. Yeah, I'm not gonna win. Oh, the magnums are too heavy. Fuck.
crap.
I'm gonna have to throw away the auto shotgun mid-fight. Because I'm on my last clip. Ooh, I see ammo over there.
I'm a clip.
Where is he? Where is he? Tell me, boys.
I don't see
Well,
him.
I'm only seeing behind you, man.
There
I
he's
was
right in front of you.
Holy crap. What a scary dude.
I like what somebody said about him, that he's Nemesis.
He is Nemesis.
Yeah, he is. Did they ever make an
You should
HD
have walked
remake
through
of
that
that
door,
game?
Adrian.
Damn.
Nah.
Okay,
Well, it was admirable.
About
It
what
was.
Ricky just asked, I think they will make a new Resident Evil 3 because they're currently remaking Resident Evil 2.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I would love a remake of Resident Evil 3. I'd love Nemesis so much. That shit
I
was
want Code
great.
Veronica, to be honest.
Code Veronica. Yes, bro. I was about to say that. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Code Veronica. They're all so great.
Yeah, because you have
Yeah,
0 and 1 already.
can we
Already
just,
done.
as long as we don't have any more of 5 or 6, I'm set. As long as we don't have those Resident Evils, I'm set.
Okay, this has nothing to do with the show, but I wanted to talk about this freaking complaint that I've been holding in for forever. I'm playing 5 on the PS4. I bought it. It was like $6, $7, whatever was on sale. The game had so much potential to be good, but they tried
24/7
making it
Miami,
more.
what's up, man? Sorry, we got a comment.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
I just fucking derailed your rant. I'm
it's like
sorry.
24/7 Miami. Deer in headlights. They tried making an action game with tank controls. Like a full-on action game with freaking tank controls. How the hell did they think that was gonna freaking work? It's like, hey, there's a bunch of zombies going after me. Let me do this really freaking slow turn. Like, what the fuck was Capcom thinking? I know Capcom makes bad decisions. They've been doing that for a while now. Just look at freaking Street Fighter V. They ruined one of my favorite fighting game franchises, and I'm probably gonna leave and play Dragon Ball Z Fighters.
Which looks so good.
Come to NRS, baby. Play some Injustice. Oh, by the way, Injustice right now is on sale on Amazon for $39.99.
Oh crap.
That is awesome. Is that just the regular game?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm thinking that I might hold out and just buy the Gotti when it comes out.
Yeah, but it's so good.
Because WB Games has this thing with releasing a bunch of DLC.
Oh yeah, of course. You know, like Mortal Kombat XL. You know, that came out.
Yeah, like I saw that all the the combatant packs were on sale right now. You get like Tremor and all these people, and I was like, this is the reason why I'm not buying Injustice right now.
Honestly, I know this isn't a Mortal Kombat podcast or anything, but Ferrator is one of the coolest new characters I've ever seen. Have you guys seen this?
Ferrator deserves to be fucking banned. Fuck that. Fuck Ferrator. I hate playing Ferrator online. Anytime I see a Ferrator, I know already I'm taking an L. Fuck that. Fuck Ferrator.
Okay, but he's like Freak the Mighty, right?
He's what?
It's like Freak the Mighty. Do you guys remember that?
No.
I have no idea what you're talking about, kid.
What's Freak the Mighty?
What is that?
It's like some I don't want to say dumb big kid, but some big kid who's not very bright, and then some kid who's not very strong, and he'll get on his back, sort of thing. It's like a kid's book.
Oh.
It was a kid's book. We read it was like a long book, but it was like a Harry Potter kind of thing.
Maybe that was the inspiration for the character.
Maybe, I don't know, but it's just I like the idea of the character. It's just some badass 10-year-old chick and controlling this big demonic freakish looking gorilla monster. I don't know what. He's awesome.
For me personally, the best new character of Mortal Kombat 10 was Devora, but that's just me. I love me that Bug Queen.
Oh, me
My
too.
favorite
Swarm
was Aaron
Queen.
Black.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Oh, well, Aaron Black, wasn't he in Mortal Kombat 4 or 3, Ultra 3? I don't
I don't
know.
He's
think
been
so.
in other games before.
Has he?
Aaron
Yeah,
Black,
but
I'm
like
pretty sure.
he's like super low tier, memorable. But in this game, they made him good, so. I mean, Julio's saying that because he beats me with Aaron Black, but that's about it.
See, I think I would. I don't know who I'd main if I played some Mortal Kombat. I need to. You think
I'll
about
lend
that.
you my
But
copy. I'm not playing it now.
you will?
Yeah, I don't give a damn.
Heck yeah, that's awesome. All right.
So back to the show. Jumanji. Julio hates it.
Well, no, I haven't seen a trailer of it, but I feel like, from what I've heard, which is a terrible thing to go by, that they just put the name Jumanji on it. It has literally nothing to do with Jumanji.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why name it Jumanji? Does it have anything to do with
I
the game board?
mean, you guys make it seem like Jumanji is some like sacred,
It's a
like
sacred
should
cow.
never be touched. It's not sacred.
Anything that
It's-
has Robin Williams is sacred to me. Wow.
See, I guess I'm a fan of Robin Williams. I'm not like a diehard fan of his though.
Let's in the show.
Who the hell is standing right? Can you move, bro? I can't like get out.
That's fucking Julio. I know that's Julio.
He was just standing in the doorway. I couldn't get out.
Did we
But
lose Julio?
I think the trailer looks fun. The trailer looks fun. Like, looks like a good movie. Jack Black's gonna be funny in it. The Rock's gonna be The Rock. So
Julio,
I mean-
here's my selling point for Jumanji. Karen Gillian in short shorts.
oh my gosh, she looks so gorgeous.
Wow.
Exactly, kid. If there was ever a time for you to whoa, it'd be that.
I have to freaking crash react for freaking everything. I'm so glad that got remade.
I
think
want
might
a
buy it.
Spyro remake. I want a Spyro remake now, please.
I want a Goonies remake.
Oh, we're talking video.
Yeah, we kinda got it.
We're talking childhood video games, son. People are saying that
Oh,
Crash
shit.
1 is hard. They're like, oh, it's like Dark Souls. It's like, dude, Crash 1 has always been fucking hard. Fuck that game. That game made me break like I don't know how many fucking controllers when I was a little kid.
Legit.
It teaches you a specific technique that you need to win at any video game. You have to elevate your skills to the upper echelons of gaming. In other words, you have to get good.
I don't know how I'd feel about a Goonies remake, sir. I don't know how I'd feel about that.
Or a
Personally,
sequel.
I'm down for a sequel. I'm down for all these old fucking actors
Yes.
that were
Yes,
child
that's
actors
right.
to just kind of rekindle that and be like, hey, we're still Goonies. Goonies never say die. Love that shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's fucking. Yeah, like something ends up happening to one of them, right? And they're all like disconnected, but they all have to come back together, sort of thing. It'd be awesome. It'd be a horrible plot, but whatever. It'd be. I don't care. It's the Goonies.
I'd still think, Julio, watch the trailer for Jumanji. I think
Give
You
me
should-
1 second.
I think you should give it a
I'm
chance.
listening.
Going into DC, of course.
Yep.
Since Ricky, you and I are kind of like its biggest defenders
Yeah.
in a funny way. How life goes, but
Or
Wonder
20
Woman
Heroes.
has
I
passed
guess you could
700
cross-
million, and she's gonna beat, it looks like, Suicide Squad's worldwide total.
Can we
yes.
please beat Suicide Squad? Can you do that for me, please?
I agree. I
I
can't
use
defend
Suicide
that
Squad
dumpster
as
fire.
a means to troll Marvel fans considering it got an Oscar. But that movie was fucking garbage.
Oh my god, yeah, it's terrible, bro.
I don't think it's that bad. I thought it was okay.
Whoa!
I honestly,
I can't, bro. I think the acting for the last 15 to 20 minutes was so bad.
It wasn't even the acting for me. Like, I felt the CGI for this chick's brother was fucking god-awful.
Yeah.
Considering he was a god, that's funny. And funny.
Incubus.
Yeah, whatever that it was. I don't know, man. I just...
Like, DC has a really big problem with making CGI villains, apparently. It's like the second time they do this. First was freaking Doomsday.
Well, Ares wasn't looking too hot either.
Leave Captain Mustachios alone.
Yeah.
Okay? I didn't like the helmet.
I didn't like the whip. I didn't like the fucking lasso acting like a damn whip and just going everywhere. It looked weird. That third act looked funky. But the first and second act were so good.
No, honestly, guys, I think that you're wrong. I don't even think Ares is the villain of that movie. I think we are. So, and they did a really good job of portraying that we are the villains and not even Ares.
Wow, that's really deep, man.
Oh man,
I mean, is Ares even the villain in that movie?
Death.
Yeah, they have a fight, but at the end of the day, the only reason it's happening is because of our dumbasses.
Yeah.
He was a villain because he had different views of humanity. That was really it.
The villain of Wonder Woman was trying to bring on peace.
By
killing us all.
Destroy us all.
Yeah, but I mean...
Come on, Rick.
Okay, but Wonder Woman's peace with the armistice... Alright, I don't even want to get into this.
You can if you want. But,
okay, Wonder Woman's...
This is a freaking comic book show. I expect you to get into this.
Well, it's not just comic books. I don't want people to think it's just comic books.
I'm about to drop some history. Okay,
Ooh.
so...
Julio's really good at history. I am not. I'm stupid.
Well, all right. So Wonder Woman's great triumph that they were celebrating was the armistice. And the armistice made Germany take full responsibility for the war, which we know is nonsense. It's not their responsibility. Which led to World War II.
World War II. Yeah, because the United States didn't really back up the treaty and all that BS.
Right. And, I mean, so she's celebrating that. I mean, we're the villains of that movie, not Ares. So, at the end of the day, there's really... If Ares would have wanted peace, it might have even been a better peace than what they actually got. Because Ares wasn't around to broker that peace, and I don't know. But Germany wasn't evil in World War I, any more evil than anyone else. Yes, they used chemical weapons, but anybody in that kind of position, I think, would have done the same thing. Britain, France, so I'm...
Also,
the
one of the things
primary enemy was Ottoman Empire there.
One of the things you really didn't like, Ricky, was...
But the Ottoman Empire was already falling, so we didn't want to lay the blame on them because they were already going to break down, so we wanted to destroy Germany financially. Which is really what happened.
Exactly, and then what ended up happening? Britain got Israel. Israel ended up giving... Britain got Jerusalem. They ended up giving it to the Jews, and now we have a huge issue in the Middle East. I'm not on anybody's side on that. I'm just saying what happened.
Yeah, it was fun.
You were saying, Adrian?
One of the things Ricky hated, and I kind of agree with him, was the over-villainy, like the super gimmicky comic book villainy of the German general.
Yeah, Ludendorff. Exactly. He was losing his mind toward the end of the war. Yeah, sorry guys, I died. But it was different. Like, it was because he was under so much pressure from everybody. He was honest. He was a military dictator, at the time, and so I don't know. It's just I didn't like how they made him so comic booky. Yeah, because
I absolutely
DC's a real
agree.
world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they kind of just made him into this stereotypical kind of Nazi-ish portrayal of the character.
Exactly. But I mean, the only difference between I'm not saying that they're Nazis by any means, but I'm saying like a lot the Nazis just took what the World War I Germans did and took it up 2-3 steps, you know. But they were very disciplined, very like staunch, very, you know, goose steppy already. Like that wasn't new. So, but yeah, I mean, I didn't like how they portrayed him either, but I do like how they tackled World War I a whole lot more than how Captain America: First Avenger tackled it.
Well,
And that I'll stand by.
Well,
yeah, I heard
First
some people they were
Avenger-
complaining that it was very Captain America-y. A lot
yeah,
of people had issues with that.
I don't know why. It's in a similar time period.
I mean, it's almost 30 years before.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's both. Both of them have a world war, and both of them are kind of a coming of age tale.
World War I's a whole lot more of a coming of it. I mean, yes, they do, but
I'm talking about the characters. Not the wars.
My bad. Not the settings. All right. Yeah, they are. But
The way they framed the setting, it really didn't matter which war you could use. You could flip it, and it would still be kind of the same movie, in my opinion.
yeah, because Captain America doesn't even bring the Jews up one time, I don't think. Does he?
Did Wendy bring up the Jews?
But why would she? The Jews weren't being persecuted.
I mean, to be fair, Cap was there busting up, you know. In the comics, he busted up a concentration camp and he saved Magneto along with Wolverine.
I'm not talking about the comics. I'm talking about,
We're talking about the movie,
the
dog.
movies.
Yeah, I doubt they would want to bring up the Holocaust because they weren't even focusing on the Nazis. They were focusing on Hydra, which, of course, is nothing like the Nazis. As every Marvel fan will tell you now, that Captain Hydra is a good story.
For real?
I fucking detest those stories so much. Cause it's not even because of the fact that they turned like a lot of the greatest heroes into fucking like Nazi
Well,
supporters.
Magneto is the biggest slap in the face.
That's like a slap in the face. The fact that Punisher is in Hydra really, really pissed me off.
Yeah.
But
Out
this
of
is
all
like
the
a what if
people-
world, right? This isn't a real
No,
world.
this is canon.
This is canon world.
This is not a what if. See, DC does what if right. They did something similar. They put Dick Grayson in a similar Captain Hydra type of thing where he's off killing metahumans. He's literally
They
off.
do it all the time. They do it all the time. Injustice. They do.
Yeah, but that's an Elseworld. Like, but Marvel does this thing where it's like, oh, we're gonna do this in the main universe until we can't really do anything with the story anymore. We shoot ourselves in the foot. We can't advise the story anymore, and then we screw up the story completely and say, oh, it was just an Elseworld. That's how Marvel does it.
Is Red Sun the greatest what if?
It might be. It might be.
I think so.
Yeah. Communism Man?
I think
Yeah.
it is.
It's all about
Super
Batman,
commie.
dog.
Yeah, the only what if is like if he would have landed in Soviet Russia instead of Kansas. Life would be very different for people.
Especially, that what if gave us like the greatest Lex Luthor victory in comics history.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he defeated Superman with a letter. Like that's
well,
damn.
and he lost too, though.
No, he won the victory. He defeated communist Superman. Like that by far.
But then we realized that he actually lost
When?
because he's the one who did it. Because
What?
it goes forward in time, and you find out that Lex Luthor is Superman's like great grandfather.
No, it's that the cycle continues. That there will
Exactly, but
always be
it's-
a Luthor and a Superman. That's how I took it.
I took it as that he was the one who did that. That he was sending him back, and he was like, okay, we're gonna send him back, and maybe he'll be better because he doesn't know about that story. and then he's the one who's actually losing at the end because the world goes into fucking ridiculousnessly horrible.
Friendo. No.
All right, I'm looking at the comic book right now.
It's basically like Earth. Yeah, like Earth ends up becoming Krypton. It's not Krypton.
Yeah, our Earth became Krypton. And then...
like, we do the same mistakes that the Kryptonians did.
Exactly.
Exactly, so at the end, Lex loses because he's fighting himself. He's fighting his own creation.
But no, it's not, he doesn't lose because he's not... It's like, the thing is that he's not sending a kid to the past. He's sending a kid to protect another planet. That's essentially what his family did.
I thought they sent him to the past.
No, it's no time travel.
Just like you.
Yeah, there was a distant Earth that became another Earth, and like it was trying to put that multiple Earths because DC with its wonderful Infinite Earths tagline thing.
Yeah. All right. So maybe I misread that. Damn. And this has been Comic Book Corner covering Red Sun. What we had wrong.
I remember when we had Comic Book Corner. I remember I was the only one that would bring it up.
Hey, bro, but you gotta admit, I got on my shit.
Hey, no. You're pretty good, dude. You buy the fucking comics and you read. You took it a different way. That's it.
Yeah.
You saw some time travel in there. I guess you're so used to the Flash. It happens. Anyway,
ruin a timeline. Call Barry Allen.
Captain Time Travel.
Since we kind of got off track, we gotta talk about if you hype or not.
Very off track.
If you're hype or not.
Which is the latest reoccurring segment. The brand new reoccurring segment. I don't know how many times I could say that. Of Canonfire.
We're gonna hype it up for y'all.
I mean,
Spider-Man Homecoming. I don't give a shit. The whole sentence
is a contradiction.
I don't give a shit.
Spider-Man Homecoming. I hope it actually continues and doesn't freaking end abruptly because of some bullshit with the actor.
Well, I'm hyped that this might actually be the first good Spider-Man movie.
Wow. I actually like the Maguire movies, and I like Amazing Spider-Man.
I mean, I just don't think that they're...
No.
They're very good.
No, wait. Amazing Spider-Man used Bing, okay? I'll never forget this. I'm just gonna let you know.
Okay, Ricky, you mind if I tell you a story about Julio and I?
Oh, please.
So, you know Lejeune Cinema 6? The famous shitty theater?
Which now has comfy leather seats, dog.
Yeah, it's super remodeled and everything. And I remember they used to have like super like sticky floors. Anyway,
yeah.
So anyway, we're let's go see Amazing Spider-Man. It's just us. Let's go see Amazing Spider-Man. We hadn't seen it. It was like its second or third week in. It comes to a point in the film where Peter has to like investigate some bullshit. And he opened his laptop and he started using Bing.com. Julio stops, turns to me and says, "This movie is a travesty. How the hell can a super genius like Peter Parker use Bing? This is wrong. This is wrong, and this movie's bad. And you should feel bad for thinking about doing this." And I'm like, I didn't write the fucking script. And he's like, you fucking did. Don't lie to me.
The only thing
immediately throughout the entire movie, he keeps saying, why don't you just Bing it? Huh? Why don't you just Bing it? Like, the climactic fight with Lizard, Julio turned to me and said, this wouldn't have happened had he used Google.
I was so salty about him, dude. I was so salty. It bothered me so much.
The only thing that people use Bing for is to get Google. Like, to search Google. Like, anytime it's been like the default browser, I type in Google, like, immediately. Like, why would I use Bing for any reason? I agree, though. That's,
I'm one of those people that gets bothered when people use Google Chrome and type Google into Google Chrome. Because it's already a search bar. That's what makes Chrome the best.
Yep.
It's
Well,
redundancy
not the
at its
best.
best.
Chromium is better than Chrome, but Chromium isn't a regular build, it's a modified build. That's besides the point.
Yeah, Julio
Spider-Man
said
should be fucking using Bing.
he should
Okay?
not. He should not.
It's fucking wrong.
That's why Gwen died.
Gwen
She's
died
about to
because
dying. It's like because he used Bing. It's like you shouldn't have used Bing, and then her freaking spine snaps.
You know, you would have known. He's an idiot. But yeah, so I don't like any of those movies. I mean, the first one's okay. It's got good parts, but I mean, ultimately, it's stupid. It's a 30-year-old
You know,
Tobey
like-
Maguire acting like he's in high school. Like, it's annoying as shit.
The
But-
OG Spider-Man series, Spider-Man film series wasn't that bad.
I just don't think they're very good though. I think that they were
Like,
early
they weren't
comic book
awesome.
movies. Right.
Like
But
they
I was
weren't
just
awesome,
watching.
but they weren't bad. That's really what I feel like it is. Like they weren't great. Like I guess they were really good for their time period.
Yes, exactly. I don't think they've aged very well.
But I mean, I'm pretty sure the current comic book movies aren't going to age very well because people, you know, there's going to be change in thought and schools of thought and all this bullshit with society.
Perhaps, but I think Dark Knight will always be a good comic book movie.
But it's not a comic movie. It's not.
what is it?
All right.
It's a freaking noir movie with a
That
comic
has
book movie
comic book
shell.
characters.
Yeah, but it's not a comic book movie.
Okay, but
It's too grounded for it to be considered like a comic book superhero movie.
too
Too
good.
grounded in reality.
I personally
That's how I feel.
think Dark Knight is going to be up there with the likes of Logan. Maybe.
Oh, it definitely is.
Yeah, it's a great movie. Like, I think it gets a little bit
Like,
of hate now.
No, it's a fucking awesome movie, but I don't consider it a comic book movie because it really went, like it was more like, you know how the thing with the whole subgenres thing? It felt like it was like more like a pioneer in that because it went full, it was more dramatic than a comic book movie. It was way more grounded in reality.
Yeah.
The acting was phenomenal. Like some comic book movies, I don't know about you, but sometimes I feel like some of the acting is really like blocky at some points. Like I don't know how to explain that.
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
Like
I
in
agree.
Guardians
stiff.
2,
It's
like
still.
in Guardians 2, there was like times that I felt like the acting was forced. I don't know if anyone felt like that.
I kind of did.
Yeah, it was like I'm talking to this CGI raccoon thing. This feels so fucking unnatural to me that I feel stiff as fuck. Like that happened throughout that movie, and I feel like I was one of the only people that fucking noticed that. It just felt really weird.
No, I didn't love Guardians 2 like I did the first one.
I mean, don't
for
get me
sure.
wrong. Guardians 2 was freaking awesome, but definitely that was like a lingering thought in my head. Like, why was that act scene so
Can I
fucking
get some money?
awkward?
They don't have money.
Hold up, where are you?
Adrian's giving all my money to.
This hooker.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Adrian,
Yeah.
hold up.
Oh, there we go.
You are so nice.
Well, I mean, we don't need it anymore. That was the boss fight.
Yeah.
Here we go,
With
already.
that, the only one who has to decide if they're hype or not is you two. I'm not really hyped for Spidey. Are you guys hyped at all?
I'm not a hype, but I'm
not
happy
Wonder
that they
Woman hype.
might have an actual good Spider-Man movie connected to a legit continuity.
I'm not Wonder Woman hype, that's for sure.
Yeah, Wonder Woman was what is hype may never die type of shit.
Wonder Woman was hype because on top of being like a really good female lead movie, it was the movie that was gonna fucking save the DCU.
But it wasn't even that for me. It was when I would watch the trailers, like I like tear up sometimes. Like I just fucking loved it. Like I was like, damn, this emotional. Like every time Diana has been in screen for me, it's been something just great. Like I don't know, she's been everything I wanted in Wonder Woman. Now I just need a good Kara. Well, I mean, I got one, but I want a better one.
How'd you get one? Oh, on TV.
Yeah.
Yo, by the way, I'm watching. I just finished watching Supergirl, and I have to say that episode with the musical, that girl was just so attractive.
Wasn't she? She's so
like,
beautiful.
Like, I was like, oh my god, I know this girl's pretty, but holy shit, my heartstrings.
Right? I think that she can act really well too sometimes. Like when she's like screaming, I think she does a really good job of
Emotion.
Portraying anger.
Exactly. Yes, and I don't think they do that
That's
enough
why,
with Supergirl.
That's why I can't wait until hopefully in the future the arc, because that'll be awesome.
Yeah, because I mean, every Supergirl comic I've read is like she's always on the tip of like, she's got anger issues. Like,
yeah,
you don't want to piss her off.
more so than Superman, like, cause she was old enough to realize what happened on fucking Krypton.
Exactly.
Like Superman knows stories. You know, he sees like holograms of all this shit.
He's read history books, blah blah blah.
But she's literally been there. Like she saw her family like leave her there.
Everyone she knew is gone.
She saw them die, and that's really impactful. And then like they gave her one job to go to freaking Earth and basically take care of her little cousin, and now her little cousin is like an adult. So like basically her prime directive is gone. So it's a coming of age story because she's trying to understand who she is, on top of dealing with this rage from seeing her entire race get annihilated.
Exactly.
From their own hubris. Yeah.
I love it. She's my favorite comic book character, but that's just me.
Before we finish it off, I really want to point out something. I'm really hyped for War for Planet of the Apes. I'm really hyped for that.
Yes.
I still have not seen part 2, so I need someone to show
me
part 2.
Oh my god, dude, it's so good.
It's worth it. It's the greatest. Caesar is God. Like, love that monkey. I definitely want him. I'm ape. I definitely want him to be my leader.
Fuck.
I'm serious, man. That guy's good. Oh. He's a good leader.
He is, and he's kind and caring, and humans keep fucking it up.
Exactly.
He's like, hey, I just want to take care of my people. You humans just leave me alone, and there won't be any problems. Why do you humans keep attacking me? Why don't you understand?
There is some news regarding War. Obviously, the director of that trilogy, the remake trilogy, is now directing Batman, and he has said that the new Batman movie is going to be noir as fuck.
Awesome.
Okay. Nice. It's going to be like mostly him being a detective, right?
Yeah. Which,
Can I get a question movie, please?
I would love one.
Anybody?
I would love one.
And we better get Huntress in there.
Yeah.
Super noir fucking question movie. Huntress pops up like mid-movie or something. Or like they've already been together for a while. Or something like I just want a noir movie.
No, they can't have been together. They can't have been together. She has to like really like him, and he has to ignore her completely.
How dare you?
But that's how he is in J-Lu.
But we also have, but now they changed the question, so now it's kind of weird. Like, did they change him back?
I don't know.
We haven't seen the question in Rebirth.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like in New 52, they made him like this supernatural character.
They also killed him off really quickly and made him Renee Montoya, but that's beside the point. And then Renee was in a relationship with fucking, ¿cómo se llama?
Batwoman?
Batwoman, yeah. Alright.
I thought Batwoman was a lesbian.
Renee's been the...
Renee Montoya is a woman.
She's been in the question before, though. Like, the prior to
Renee Montoya. She was the question, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she was... Okay, but she's in this new in Rebirth, they were together, Renee and Batwoman still, so that's still canon.
Well, I mean, that's been canon since before New 52, because I think that she was the question before as well. But then when they did the reset, it was Victor again.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm loving Rebirth though. It is phenomenal.
It's fucking great. Now, it's been a good show. Finally.
Yeah.
Wow. I think we should do more shows like this featuring games and shit. Probably the next game will be Injustice 2 when I beat Ricky's ass.
Yeah, we'll do like a tournament lobby and we take turns whooping Ricky. Yeah.
King of the Hill, that's great. Let's do King of the Hill.
We take turns getting good.
That's it. Actually, I played today and I was pretty off. So I hopefully I can
redeem yourself tonight after this game.
Yeah, definitely.
That sounds like an idea. So Julio, you wanted to introduce a new segment to the show. For me,
okay, guys. This has been like a life journey for me. I've known Adrian for like, how long is it now? Too long. I've known Adrian for like 7 or 8 years. Jesus, Adrian got out of my life.
I've been trying.
I've been trying to get this guy into anime for so freaking long, but it's near impossible.
Why is that?
Now,
why, Adrian?
Dude, I'm busy watching like other shows. Like I'm always watching something else.
The only anime that has successfully gotten Adrian to watch has been Bleach.
Yeah, I fucking adored Bleach. I'll never forget it. We were in my room, Julio like showed the beginning scene of it, and it's fucking Ichigo's dad being super funny. And I lost it. I just lost it and fell in love right there. And then the fact that it had to do with spirits and ghosts, I loved it. I was floored with it. And it should have ended after the Aizen arc. Damn it.
But it didn't. Yeah, that was a terrible decision on their end. But there were some cool power-ups in after that terrible arc that happened that almost canceled the anime. I mean the manga. So I've been trying to get Adrian to watch more anime. And I think you're watching One Punch Man right now?
I finished it. I loved it.
So Adrian's always been into superhero shit. So I'm trying to get him to watch Boku no Hero Academia.
Oh, is that the one with All Might or whatever?
Yeah, that it's like Superman passing on his powers to like a successor. That's essentially the basic plot of that show. And Meteora kind of reminds me of Adrian, like my vision of how Adrian was when he was a little kid, like running around, wanting to be a superhero, wanting to save people even though he didn't have any powers and stuff. And that's exactly why Meteora got selected to be Superman's like successor, because he saw, like, Superman basically sees this little kid who has no powers in a world of people full of powers, trying to save a regular human from some monster, and the kid knows he can't do anything about it because he has no fucking powers and it's like a huge ass monster, and he still goes in to do it. So that's when like Superman was like, which is All Might, he's like, okay, you're gonna be my successor. I appreciate like the heart and like passion you have for saving people.
Right.
So I feel like this is something that Adrian would love. So this little kid is like training hard to inherit Superman's powers, and then Superman will pass away, and he'll be the new Superman.
I'm fascinated with that concept.
Yeah, like it's freaking awesome. Chris has been watching it, Josh has been watching it, which is a bunch of our friends. And art, I don't know if you've seen any of the trailers. It's about like season 2 is about to come out, whatever. The art is freaking ridiculously amazing.
Should I read the manga or watch anime?
Just watch the anime. It's actually supposed to. It was what replaced Naruto in Shonen Jump. You know how Naruto was like the biggest, well, one of the biggest like manga that they had since like the 90s. Yes. Naruto has been running. When Naruto ended, that was what took over Naruto's slot, and it's been, you know, living up to taking over Naruto's spot in the big 3.
Nice. That actually does sound interesting. How many episodes are in the season?
I have no idea because I haven't actually watched it. I just read the manga. So I normally like reading. I don't really like watching stuff that much, to be honest. I love
Ricky,
boxing.
Before the show, You were discussing whether or not Avatar is anime or not.
Right, which I think it is. Avatar or The Last Airbender. To be clear.
The thing is, the reason why I disagreed isn't only because I don't feel like it's anime. I feel like it's actually more Chinese than Japanese. It borrows a lot from Chinese culture.
Of course.
So that's one of the reasons why I didn't feel like it was anime, because anime is strictly Japanese. It's like when you go into like Asian culture when it comes to like manga and stuff, there's actually manga, which is strictly Japanese, and there's manhwa, which is sometimes Korean and sometimes Chinese. And they actually read that from left to right, which is really like kind of like Americanized.
Mm-hmm.
And the differences are very, very huge. Manhwa is more realistic. Like even fantasy, it looks like more realistic armors and stuff. Like what you see like a D&D campaign, if you read like some medieval shit, you're gonna see like D&D campaign looking armor instead of like over stylized looking gear and all this stuff. The characters are more mature, even for like shonen level manhwa, and it usually has like really deep martial artsy kind of story, at least from the ones that I've read.
Interesting.
And they come in
so
seasons.
You convinced me it's not an anime.
I mean, that didn't take much convincing.
No, but it's still my favorite animated show I've ever seen.
Over Star Wars Rebels and Clone Wars and all that shit?
Yes, and I love those a lot, but Avatar definitely is my favorite.
Avatar does so well presenting like growing up themes to young audiences without it being overwhelming.
And relationships and everything.
Like with the Korra thing at the end that she was basically bisexual. I was not expecting that shit at all. They subtly put it in there. Us adults, we understood, and I feel like these kids that they're in like their early teens, that they're coming out of the closet, they're dealing with these changes in their lives, and they probably really appreciated that. It's like,
course.
a hero can be gay too, on top of the fact that a hero can be a woman as well, which was what the cool thing about Korra was.
Korra was always the alpha male in the room. Yeah. Like, well, except when Zahir was in the room, because Zahir was fucking crazy.
Coolest bad guy ever, by the way.
I think so too, man.
Like it's like it's like a bad guy that doesn't let himself be controlled by anger, except he accepts the void of existence.
My gosh,
it's like some really deep Buddhist shit, and he manages to fly because of it. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's like almost like he accepts everything, and he's so spiritual, and but I love because in the last season she goes to him for guidance, and he gives her some really good advice. Like,
like the guy supposed to be the bad guy gives you advice.
But he's a bad guy only because he wants the good things, but he's going about it the wrong way. Like, he doesn't want like world domination where he's killing people. He wants everyone to be completely free, and he's just doing it the wrong way. So, he's an anarchist. I mean, he's an anarchist with just doing bad things sometimes. So, but anyway, I think that show is really underrated as well. Korra. People don't talk about it as
I think Korra probably had the best villains in general. Amon.
Yeah, Amon is so great, man. And what's her name at the very end?
Rava. Right? It was Rava?
Yeah, Rava. Rava and what was his name? Turlock? The water tribe guy.
Yeah, I forgot his name. His name is hard to pronounce. But I know what you're talking about.
And then what's her name at the very end? Kavara. She was
the Earthbender, right?
Yes. She was freaking amazing.
Like, dude, it's just like every villain was so good. Like, I haven't seen that. Like, you don't really see that in like kids cartoons.
Right. I mean, and then but I mean, And then in the first one, though, you have some great villains. You know, you got Azula, you got Zuko, you got even Uncle Iroh. I mean, he's not really a villain, but he's on the wrong side in the beginning, at least. You know.
Yeah, until he realizes all the bullshit that's happening.
Right, but he's never a villain. He's just so zen by that point. He's such a G. Uncle Iroh for president, bro. Like.
Yeah, basically he literally took the fact that his nephew was in shame, raised his nephew to make sure his nephew didn't follow his dad's footsteps, essentially.
Exactly.
That's basically all he wanted the entire fucking show.
And tea. You just wanted to drink a lot of tea.
Tea and what he wanted. What was the board game that he's always trying to play?
Oh my god! If you wouldn't have said it, I would have known.
I forgot. No.
Mahjong?
Was it Mahjong? Like, I mean,
it's not Mahjong.
I know it had tiles.
Backgammon?
Yeah.
No, it was
Pai Show.
Yeah. I think it was called Pai Show, right?
Yeah, it's Pai Show. I just looked it up. Pai Show.
Awesome.
And he always kept the lotus piece. It's like, people don't realize the lotus piece, blah, blah, blah. You know, like, the reason I love that show is because it has an overarching story, 3 seasons, that's it. Like, they knew what they were going to do, you know? Like,
there was no doubt in how the story was going to go. Like, they planned everything out beforehand, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's how it feels like. And, you know, you knew at the very first 2 episodes that Aang needed to defeat the Fire Nation and the Fire Lord, you know? And it's his journey getting there. It's awesome. I love that show. I think it's so freaking good. What's your favorite animated show, Adrian? Let me guess.
Rick and Morty.
Well, you think that's the best? All right. I mean, I can't disagree with that. I mean,
if we want to talk anime, Dragon Ball Z.
I wish I watched more Dragon Ball Z growing up. I can't lie, guys.
What you want to watch growing up is Dragon Ball. Because Dragon Ball was, like, legitimately full of story, and it had really nice battles. It had, like, that adventure feel. Dragon Ball Z was just, like, a pissing contest of who has a bigger laser beam. And that's where the story was lost somewhere in there. And when people tell me that they like Dragon Ball Z, and they haven't freaking seen Dragon Ball, I, like, look at them like, you're, like, missing almost the entire story. Because, like, Dragon Ball Z did not develop Goku as a character whatsoever. It was just centrally focused on Vegeta. Like, Vegeta developed throughout that entire fucking show. You
For good reason.
Say that Vegeta was, Vegeta was, like, almost the main character, except Goku was better than him the entire time. But Dragon Ball was literally, like, 200
Was Vegeta not in Dragon Ball?
No. Vegeta came in during the Saiyan saga of Dragon Ball Z.
Interesting.
And you see Goku growing up. He's like a little 12-year-old kid. He goes on this huge adventure around the world.
Bulma tried cock teasing him or whatever. That was like one of the funniest things ever in Dragon Ball.
It's like, oh, I'll let you touch my lady parts if you give me a Dragon Ball or some shit.
And he's like, no, ew.
It's like, ew, oh my god. And he was so clueless because he basically raised himself because he didn't know this, but he killed his grandpa when he was a little kid. That he agreed to getting married without knowing what marriage was because he thought marriage was a type of food.
Wow,
we got a bright kid in Goku.
Yeah,
he's literally retarded.
He never went to school. Like, he was raised in the country. Like, all he's done is, like, be a farmer his entire life. Like, he didn't have, like, the same education as Gohan.
The thing about Goku is that he's brilliant in fighting. He deduces how to win a fight. He'll figure it out. But aside from that, he's one of the dumbest characters ever. He also has, honestly, he's one of the worst people ever. Michael T. Robbins brought it up in Fan Freaks, like, because of Super and because of Saiyan Saga and even Cell Saga, where he's willing to sacrifice the world just so Gohan can win against Cell.
Yeah, just so his son could prove that he has like all his potential and shit.
He's
He
willing to
literally
do that.
kills himself.
Right. He doesn't have good in him. He's pure Saiyan. He's mostly
You guys,
Saiyan. Saiyans
people
only
have
want
to
the fight.
realize. People have to
He's
realize
Ryu.
though.
He's always looking for his next fight.
No, but Ryu's not like that. Ryu's very like humble. Goku's not humble.
Humble at all.
He's kind-hearted because he's stupid. He's not kind-hearted for any other reason but the fact that he's stupid.
Yeah.
All right. I
But
get that. He's like Drax.
you gotta understand though, Goku's based off the Monkey King because Dragon Ball is actually originally based off Journey to the West, which is like
I don't know
a
what
like
that
it's
is.
really it's actually like a really old novel where the Monkey King is trying to get his powers back, I believe. So he goes on this journey and he meets like the Drunken Immortal and all these other characters which are like Tien, Krillin, Master Roshi's the Drunken Immortal because Master Roshi at the start of the series is like 300 years old.
Oh shit.
You know, he does just train and watch porn, I guess. That's literally all that old guy does.
Well, good for him.
So it's based off that, and I don't know if many people know about this, but the Monkey King was super fucking arrogant. That's why Buddha slapped his shit in that whole ordeal. Like he basically went to heaven, he defeated all the gods, but Buddha subdued him. That's like the big thing with the Monkey King story, which is why I think he got turned to stone or some bullshit there. That's who Goku's based off of. So one of Goku's prime directives is to get into a bunch of fights. And I guess that's also why Goku can turn into a huge ginormous gorilla thing.
Does he ever go? He doesn't go Saiyan though in Dragon Ball.
No.
No. That's,
Dragon Ball was pure strategic fighting. No fucking flying. No crazy laser beam shit all the time.
Right.
Like, a Kamehameha in Dragon Ball was considered like, oh my god, that's like the greatest technique ever. It took Master Roshi 50 years to make the technique.
Right.
Like, that's what a Kamehameha was. Like, that move that in Dragon Ball Z, you freaking see them, like, throwing around left and right.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
it has, like a background. Like, it's this awesome background.
And then they kind of just like overdid it then.
Oh, so much. I
Yeah,
mean,
'cause,
Z.
like, originally,
The reason why I picked Z is because that's the thing I grew up on as a kid, and just loving the fights. But most of it was just the pretty colors.
Right.
And I
there
loved
you go.
Vegeta. Vegeta had the most character development. I loved Majin Vegeta and his ultimate sacrifice. Like that gets me. Like I was crying like a baby when that happened.
And what about GT and Super?
We don't talk about GT.
we don't talk about GT. GT was actually not written by Toriyama. He just did the designs for it.
Okay.
Because
So no GT.
Dragon Ball was super popular, and they didn't want it to end. But Toriyama was like, "Yo, after Z, I'm done. Like, I don't want to do this anymore."
Right.
So they made GT because they wanted money, obviously. So he did the character designs for like Super Saiyan 4 and like those villains and shit, but he didn't have any involvement with the story at all. Super though, he's actually writing.
Okay.
Super's
issue is
alright.
now,
Super is
Like
kind of
Toriyama has forgotten
inconsistent
a lot of
though.
crap. Yeah, because I feel like it's also Toriyama's age. He hasn't touched Dragon Ball in years, dude. Like, I mean, the lady that does the voice for Goku, the old lady, she's like 70 or almost like 80 years old. And she's been doing his voice since like the 1980s.
Dang.
Yeah.
Like, it's a really long time. Like, you forget. You forget a lot of shit you write. You know, like freaking 40 years ago, basically.
Yeah. It's like The Simpsons.
So that's like some of the inconsistencies with Super. I do very much like Super way over GT though.
Same.
All right.
But also Super gave me so much greatness for Vegeta. Like it
So
boosted
Vegeta's your favorite character too, Adrian. Seems
Yes. Vegeta's my
Vegeta's
favorite.
his favorite. If you were to watch
Me too.
Dragon Ball, I'm pretty sure Piccolo would be your favorite.
Are you talking to who?
To
Well, probably you,
Adrian.
because he probably
Yeah.
doesn't know me super well.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love Dragon Ball.
Yeah, like Piccolo was the shit. Like
He was. I just really like Vegeta. That's my favorite of all the characters. But I love
Virginia.
Piccolo. Don't give me this
Yeah.
shit, Julio.
Watching, for me, Vegeta was my favorite character, too.
Virginia, hanging out with little boys in spandex, I see.
I love when he sacrifices, or he quote unquote try to sacrifice himself, and so he can turn Super Saiyan, and he tries to make those little creatures heal him,
Yeah, like he tried making Dende heal him. He's like, I ain't healing you. You just killed my freaking like family, dude. What the hell's your problem?
he's like, no.
He's like, hey, little guy, I need you to hit me in the stomach as hard as you can. Like some bullshit.
Yeah, and he makes
And-
what's his name whoop his ass.
And he was like telling Krillin to beat him up.
Yup, because he had to turn Super Saiyan.
So you could beat
But he's
Frieza,
only-
but then... Oh, shit.
He doesn't.
Yeah, dude,
Well-
Frieza was...
After this
Frieza
game,
was
I think
some-
we should end the show.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, dude, we're done, man. The show was awesome.
I
It
mean,
was
yeah.
good. We weren't talking over each other, shit like that. That's all you can ask for.
It was concise. It was decently organized, I feel.
It had a good amount of crash in it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I
Crash
want
Bandicoot.
Insane Trilogy. I just don't want to buy it now when I still have to beat Legend of Zelda and shit.
I honestly might chill out for that game, dude. I've been fucking thinking about that game nonstop. I was listening to the remastered music for Papu Papu and like Ripperoo and Tiny Tiger, and I'm like, I need this game.
Next game I'm getting is
Pokken?
yeah, Pokken. But for like PlayStation, I really want to get Red Dead whenever that comes out.
Next game I'm probably getting after Final Fantasy 12, which I've already pre-ordered,
Oh, Final Fantasy 7 whenever that comes out too.
is Dot Hack Sign GU, because it's fucking coming out again.
Nice. I don't know what that is. I need
It's
to look into it.
It's a video game based on like an anime light novel manga that was actually like really well done.
And when does that Dragon Ball?
I think Fighters doesn't come out till like next year.
Okay. Oh no, but Adrian, for the Switch, the next game I'm getting is Splatoon, and then after that, it's
That's this month, July 21st. The same day as War for Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, dude, we gotta get our Splat team going, and also
We gotta do our Squid Squad, bro. Squid Squad.
Yup. And then after that, it's Metroid, and then Pokken.
Oh my god, freaking Metroid. The Metroid game looks so good.
Yeah,
I
that,
can't wait
that
to-
3DS
can't wait.
edition?
Ew.
Holy shit.
Shit. I just got slapped. But you're
Yeah, I'm
almost
so
done,
hyped for that. I'm so hyped for that game. It looks beautiful, and it'll give me a reason to pull out my 3DS again, which I haven't pulled out since the Switch. So
Holy,
I'm
I'm on
excited for
top
that.
of your M79 grenade launcher.
Okay, where the hell is Adrian? Oh, there he is.
yeah, but what you were saying, Adrian, yesterday about the Switch, man, it does have a lot of games, and screw people who don't think so.
Yeah, Julio, have you seen how many fucking games right now on Nintendo
$300
Switches?
I can get for body armor.
I want to wait before getting it though, man.
For what? Like, what are you waiting on?
I'm waiting till fucking
Okay,
Shin
thank you.
Megami, to be honest.
Okay, but I mean, the thing is that there are a lot of good games on it already, so don't feel like, I think this is one of the best console launches that there's been.
Get this,
in the year's
there are
time.
currently 270 games for the Nintendo Switch. Exclusive 35, Nintendo exclusive 8, multi-platform 218, and there's 9 where the exclusivity is unknown.
There you go. And think about how you get a Splatoon game, a Mario game, a Zelda game, all in the same year. I mean, like, that's pretty
And you
freaking
get
awesome. And
you get two fighting games in 1 year, Pokken and fucking Arms. And a new
yeah,
IP, which is Arms.
and Mario Kart brought out. And I mean, dude, it's great. I think it's really great.
He's gone, he's gone. You ran away. Stop wasting your rockets. Get ammo for me, Julio. And heal for the love of God.
I'm trying. What the hell? What the hell is going on with my phone?
But yes, I'm really excited for the Switch's future, and they haven't even released Virtual Console.
Which everyone's been
No.
talking about GameCube being Virtual Console.
No, when
I
they
hope
freaking
so.
release Virtual Console, it's all ogre, kids.
Exactly.
And their online is going to be definitely cheaper than the fucking PlayStation Network and all that shit.
It's gonna cost $20 a year.
He's
Don't
about
let
to
him
run.
leave.
Yeah, he's running. He runs. I swear to God, he teleports.
Yeah, about to say, because I was right behind him and I didn't see him.
Yeah, when he runs away, he apparently like disappears.
Hey, there's a rocket launcher right there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Julio's.
take my rocket launcher. Take it.
It's too heavy.
I'm doing
Yeah, I don't
damage
know,
with my
dude.
shotguns, bro.
Okay, if you run out of ammo, just use the rocket launcher.
You got it.
I literally have 3 shotguns right now, so.
Here, get the ammo up here. Ammo up
I'm-
here.
I'm free. Okay, thank you.
Oh, you have 3 shotgun shells. Oh, 3 shotguns. I thought you meant 3 shells.
What the fuck happened to my phone? This is
We can get him right here, Adrian.
Ah, he did it again.
Fucker. We're so close.
But this is the last one. Heal, heal.
I can't. I'm getting hurt. Dude.
I got you, boo.
Alright, good. I'm about to have to heal again.
Reloading. Where is he?
I'm not sure.
what the hell?
Julio, what's wrong with your phone?
Alright, there he is.
Yeah, it's like, hold up, I have to fucking adjust this shit.
I'm about to die, Adrian, if he hits me. We got him.
You did. You were the one that killed him. I was switching
How do you know?
guns because I ran out of ammo.
Oh, nice.
What does team player 10 mean?
You won 10 survival games.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I'm like, what have I done?
Yeah, there you go. Dominator. Darth Rick.
Okay.
Nice.
I still
No
feel
more.
like calling Sony. I think you should have fucking called Sony about that Darth Cardo shit.
I'm really upset about that.
That makes no sense. I still don't understand it.
What?
I don't
What's going
either.
on?
So when I was putting my
No, I'm stopping the broadcast now. Thank you again for being on the show, Ricky. Julio, always a pleasure. Thank you.